Hi lovelies, it's great to be back. I have a really sweet little multiple pocket piece of ephemera for you today, and or journal element more, should I say. So yeah, thank you for joining me. And I hope that you might get some inspiration from this very sweet little piece that I saw on YouTube a few days ago, and I had a lot of fun making this. So essentially it's got 3 pockets. There's a mini journal card that I've made to go in the front one. There's a writing space here. This tag is fixed, but I have got a very sneaky pocket inside there, which I haven't put anything in yet. The one I saw on the video, the tag was actually fixed, it wasn't a pocket, and I decided to see if it would make a very good little sneaky pocket, which it has, because you wouldn't know to look at it. And then on the back is another pocket with a journal card. And the back is just embellished. You could make a tuck spot there if you wanted. I just decided to leave it as it is. This is the way, apart from this pocket behind here, this is what I saw on the video. So I've just made one little adjustment to mine, and I've added more lace and bits and pieces to embellish more than the one I saw. Now, the one I saw was really lovely. It was really, really nice, and it was on Caroline on the Hillside's channel. I think that's the name of the channel. I'll have to look it up again, and I will make sure that I put a link in the description underneath the video for you. But yes, so this was essentially inspired by her creation, and I believe she was inspired by another YouTuber too. So it did take a little while for me to put together, but it's not too long. So let's just get cracking. If you're new to the channel, thank you for choosing to stop by and check out the channel. I think I'm going to go with a bigger one. Now for this you'll need envelopes. I've got 3 envelopes here. This one was the smallest, and I've got a large one like that, and this one is square. So it doesn't really matter what size of envelope you're using, just so long as you've got room to like embellish your pockets. So I think I'll do the biggest one next. I have cut down my journal cards, and that is all the preparation I have done for these. So the first thing you're going to need to do is glue your flap of your envelope closed, but just around the edge of it. So I think I will just do the edge of the envelope. And this little piece. So all right, so now I've got a bit of sticky tape here. I'm going to try see if I can take it off, but I think it's fixed fast. Yeah. All right. Then what you need to do is fold your envelope a little under in half, so that you've got approximately a centimetre. Where's my ruler? That is 2 centimetres there. So you need a bit of a gap. Sorry, I've got glue all over my fingers because I've only just finished the other one. All right, so you just fold it, and that will depend on the size of your envelope. Yeah, so you need to have a bit of a gap. So I'm gonna just tear it in kind of roughly, but in a straight line, preferably. And I'm just taking off the very edge of that side there. All right, so that's your back pocket. This is the front pocket. This is going to be a bit of a problem because the sticky tape won't tear, so we will just cut this off. There. And go back to tearing it. Okay. It doesn't matter if one side of the opening is torn more than the other, just as long as it's not too much difference there. All right, now I do suggest that you ink the inside, because just on one, like the bottom side, I'm not inking the top piece, just this bit. Just because the paper is like, well, this one's a white, very, very white, and I don't want that. So, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. It's just that you can actually see it when you open your pocket, and I don't know, it's just up to you. The other thing you could do is you could stick a piece of book page in there. All right. Oh, and now I'm going to just very quickly ink around the edge. So I'll start and I'll be back in a minute. And like that. And I'm just going to, I did ink all my papers and stuff. I don't know what it is about inking so lately. I do seem to do seem to like the ink all of a sudden again. I'm just using vintage photo, but you can of course use whatever ink you choose, or just don't ink at all. You don't have to. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. How are you all? I hope you're all well. I know it's been a little bit of an extended time between my videos of late, but I am just sort of trying to work through a few things, and it's been very distracting for me, and I'm just I haven't done much on journals at all, really. I did a bit of ephemera the other day. So, and all of these that I'm doing, I don't know if I'll do the other, like the other one, but all three of them will be done in blue. And what else I've got for these is I've got some ladies here. They're both around the same size. So I might use this one. I might just trim some of her off, just a fraction. There. Okay, and I am going to put some lace on her. Okay, this is a really lovely, beautiful nylon embroidered. It's nylon organza. Very, very vintage, and I just love it. So am I going to put that on there? No, I'm going to do that on the next piece. But I am going to put lace on there. See, on the first one, I put a journal card, cut down a journal card to put on there. But this one I want to do a little bit differently. Okay, I have got lace here. I've got a remnant of the last lace that I used. I just put a little bit there. Yeah, I hope you've all been well. I'm going to pop a little bit there, and then I'm going to arrange this around it. So first I need to glue her on. I have got this new glue. It's clear, dries clear too, and it's Boil craft glue. It is suitable for most textiles, paper, cardboard, wood, ceramics, beads, sequins and more. and it's quick drying, relatively quick drying, so that's really good. It's $14.95 in Bunnings. So if you, it's very much like Helma glue, which you can't get anymore. So if you are in Australia or New Zealand, I don't know about New Zealand, but you could certainly check it up in Bunnings, New Zealand. But here in Australia, you can definitely get this. So you got a little bit of time to manoeuvre stuff into position, and I do like it. Okay, now where's my little piece? Here it is. I use this on the first envelope, and I'm reasonably happy with it. It has got a bit of a smell, but it's not an unfriendly smell. It's not too bad. Okay, now I might have to cut this apart. Up there like that. Oh, what would it look like? No, I'm going to cut another piece of this, another scalloped piece. And I'm going to pop that there. Like that. Make sure I get it the right way round. This was actually the hem. I cut a piece of the lace off of the garment, and the hem was scalloped, and it's yeah, it didn't look too pretty, so I cut the hem off, and I thought, oh, I might be able to use that. Okay, so now I'm going to use this on here. And that is not. That must be where that sticky tape was. Okay. Okay, now this is the wrong side. And I like the way that this glue has got a screw down cap. Okay. Like that. And do I want a piece up here just to be different? Going in the other direction. Yeah, I do. I do. Okay. I think that is the wrong side. And so, yeah, this bottle is quite massive. I'll tell you in a sec exactly how much is in it. Oh. Here we go. It's 500 mils for $14.95, and yeah, it dries fairly quickly. So that's that side, and on this side I'm going to put a piece of this vintage ledger, and I'm going to keep the numbers on there. I think that's really sweet. So I might actually not cut that off. I might leave it. Yeah. I'm just going to trim it off at the bottom. And it is the right size. And I'm just going to very lightly, shouldn't need to do it too much because this is very old ledger paper. It's super thin. Okay, and I'm going to put some glue on here. So that takes care of the journal spot. Okay. Now this part, excuse me. I think I'm going to put book page. But I don't want it too dark. So I'm going to use this book page. See, I just want to see a little bit of the edge. And this section here. So really you can use whatever ephemera and collage type papers you like, however you want your little pocket booklet thingy to look. It's up to you. I might just give that a bit more. There we go. Right. Okay. Okay, so I made a huge mistake. Which I have edited out because it was very, very silly mistake. But that's okay. We recover. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm going to glue this on to, actually I'm going to use this glue because I think this will work better. I'm not convinced this boil glue is any better than the Helmer. Oh, actually it is the same as Helmer, kind of. Although I think I didn't have probably quite as much trouble with the Helmer. I think the Helmer's faster acting. Alright, I'm going to just quickly cut this out. And I'm going to make it into the tag shape. Got glue balls all over me. Right, now going back to the image that I was using, that's going on here. But first I want to put some book page or something there. Okay. A little bit up there, and I'll put a little bit down the bottom. Okay. So because I've made a mistake and there's glue on my little pocket booklet thingy, I'm not going to be able to put a little pocket in this one. but that's okay. I'm not broken up about that. Right, get off. Glue this on again. And I'm just going to trim that off. And that piece goes in here. Like that. So I'm going to try and gauge how much of it. Okay, yeah. So I just need to put glue about there. Okay, now I'm going to embellish this all over again. All right, so back to this. I did have some of this down here. I might actually I don't know. Organza is very, very fussy to glue down at the best of times. And I should have, I can't lift it now. I should have glued that over the top. That's okay, because I'll use this leaf one instead of what I was going to use before. I'll use this one. It's okay. All right. That'll just help hold that organza in place for me. And I will put another one on the other side. I went and had lunch with my old friend from where I used to live today. She invited me over for a very lovely salad and quiche and potato gems, which I haven't had for ages. I have had them at her house before, but really I haven't cooked potato gems since the kids were little, I don't think. Okay. So I will put a hole in the top afterwards. So that's that. Might need to move that. I like it. Okay, so now this one. Again, I'm going to use book page for that. Sorry about the bumping. Better just check, make sure you're still in. Okay. It's so easy. And you could make up a stash of these in with different looks, different colours. You can do grungy ones, steampunk ones, Halloween, all sorts of ones, and just store them away in your ephemera box until you make that particular journal. Now on the back, I'm just going to glue a roughly fussy cut card. I'll do this one. Or maybe I will do this one as like a little sneaky pocket, seeing as we couldn't have a sneaky pocket before. That's what we'll do. I suppose I should put a little thumb notch in there. it. Maybe it will have to be one of these ones. That'll do. Okay. I'm not doing any embellishing on the back. Okay, there we go. Oh, and now this. I might just put a piece of this on there. Make sure I got it up the right way. I just need to snip that a little bit. Okay. Get off me, please. Got such sticky fingers. Right. So that's ready for the hole to be punched. So now all I need to do is make the cards. So the cards are, there's this one. Did I glue that shut? I did. There we go. I might just trim that just a tiny bit more just to make it a little bit easier. Got some young ones being yahoos out the front of my house, being very noisy. Right, so I'm just going to use some book page on there. Like that. I've done it too small now, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, that's that. So I've done front and back. Now, I'm going to use some of this. This is my embossed paper that I went over it with some gold watercolour paints. What piece do I want to use? What did I put on this one here? Give me some idea. Okay. I think I'm just going to put that on there like that. Oops. No, don't. Please don't tear. Okay. Like that. And this one, I think I'm going to put a flower. Some description. And I'm going to put a ticket. Yeah. Oh, it's not a ticket, it's a label. And I'm going to wrap it around to the back. Like that. A bit of that on there. And I think I'm going to put a number down the bottom. do. And on the edge, I'm going to put a piece of this, like I did on the other one, because I do love this stuff so much. But I am going to trim it, make it a little bit narrow, because it's just a little bit wide. And I'll just take that bit off. And I'm going to use this wrinkly bit. Yeah, I'm just going to put that on there, and then that card is finished. Okay. Oh, I do love this stuff. Okay. Okay, now we need to put one in the back. Now I didn't have any manila folder spare, so I'm going to have to make a card to fit. So how I'm going to do that is just measure up my pocket, and if I make a card that, yes, that'll be plenty. It could be a little bit bigger, but you know, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Oh, goodness, come on. And if I use this, I can put that on one side. Yep. Okay. So if I put that on there, just leaving a little bit around each edge. And I'll put some music sheet on as well. Like that. Okay. And what else can I put in there? It's too big. That'll do. Oh, come here. No. Now, something pretty on the outside would be good. It has to go on this side. Well, he's going to lose his hand. But that's okay. I can live with that. And he's just a piece of paper, so I don't think it's going to hurt him. Okay. What else do I need to add? I think it needs a label. Oh, well, that's in blue, so why don't we just use that? everywhere. Okay. Oh, this one's pretty. I'm going to use this. There, done. I'm not worrying about the back pocket. I'll just stick some book page or something in there. There. So that is that. That is my second one. I just need to put a hole in there. And I might stick this. If I can get it in. Oh, come on. Oh, I don't think that's going anywhere. There we go. So I have got 2 of these made, and I'm really, really pleased with them. I've got 1 more to do. They are so lovely. It's got that card in there. You can write on that. It flips out. And that's just an embellishment. You could stick something on there, I suppose. And then there's a journal card in there, which I haven't put ink around. Yeah. That one now has got ink around it, and that goes in that back pocket. It's still a little bit sticky, but that's okay. That's working good. And on the back we have a little tuck spot that you could stick some tickets or something in. So I'm really, really pleased. They're both made the same but different embellishments, different ways of putting things, and I love them. So I'm looking forward to doing the next one. I hope that that gave you some inspiration, and yeah, make some and let me know how you went. They're so cute. I love them. So, and that was from Caroline on the Hill. I think that's her channel. I'll find it and I'll put it in the description. Bye for now. Thank you for staying for this long video. And yeah, give me a thumbs up, please. Leave me some comments. Come on, some of you must have something that you can tell me about the video. Did you like it? Are you going to make one? Yeah. Just letting me know how you are. Bye for now. Peaceful blessings.